And again.
Well, Harrogate Homeless Project runs a resettlement scheme for rough sleepers. So we've got emergency beds, but rather than just being a shelter, we work with the person to help find a solution to their homelessness long term. So we have a hostel, 16-bed hostel, where people with support needs can stay on a longer term basis until we can sort them out either into private rented sector or maybe local authority housing.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, it's really brought into sharp focus this morning because it's the first really chilly morning of the year, and really what we need to do is everything that we possibly can to help homeless people rebuild their lives and get their lives back on track. So this scheme puts money into the hands of the charities who support the homeless people, and that means that we can try and get them off the streets and into accommodation and settled and back on track. Of course, it helps the police as well because they have to very often are called to deal with issues that homelessness may cause, and so it's really welcome to see something being done to try and prevent those problems and to address the issue of homelessness.
Well, it's been administered as a local grant scheme, so there'll be a panel of people who will assess applications. So charities such as ourselves can make an application on behalf of an individual, so it's a really flexible way of getting funding to suit a particular person's needs. So we're thinking it will be used for employment costs. That could be clothing, it could be travel to work, it could be purchase of a bike, or whatever tools they might need to get back into work. That's just one example of how we think this can help.
The main reason is that we want to help these people come off the street. People feel good when they give a few pounds or a few coins to these people, but that doesn't really make a difference to them. And the idea being that if we can get a collective amount of money to allow us to help these people, help them turn a corner, bring them off the street, particularly at this time of the year. It's getting very cold now. We're fortunate in Harrogate because we do have beds, so we can get them in and we can then have a look at their personal situations and see how we can best help them to move on and to give them the assistance that they need.